Hello, sophomore class. Mr. Stemple here with your final POE and IED video of the year. First of all, I want to thank you all for paying attention to my videos. I hope you have learned something. So let's jump right in and talk about the day's topic. For our objective today, you're going to review some essential information from the things that we've learned this year. Your IED assignment for this week is to sketch one project and describe how it helped you with one of these essential engineering skills, and I'll talk about what those are in a second. Your POE assignment is to complete the surveys that are up on the PLTW website, and then send me a link to tell me that you've completed those surveys. It's a pretty easy assignment. So let's review. What main topics did we cover this year? In IED, we covered things like the design process, 3D drawings and sketchings, 3D software modeling, how to do good documentation, measurement, reverse engineering, statistics, a few other things. These are the main points, though. In the POE class, we covered design process again, simple machines, computer programming, renewable energy, electrical circuits, building materials, or building properties, and bridge building. Quite a bit of stuff. We had a lot of fun. We did a lot of projects. We covered a lot of ground in both those classes. So the things that I want you to be sure that you remember from this year, there's some essential skills that you need to understand after you've taken IED. And that's things like notebook formatting, how to take good notes, how to make a good sketch, and how to add dimensions to that sketch, how to do reverse engineering and statistical analysis. You might not remember the formulas and some of the other stuff that we covered, but I want you to remember some of these essential skills. These are what you're going to need to get you through next year and the year after that, and on through engineering or any other job that you get. Some of the essential skills you learned in POE, you learned to use the design process. You learned project management, teamwork, computer programming, systems design. Remember all that stuff that you built with all those simple machines and stuff. You learned good communication, written communication, verbal communication. You learned to work well as a team. Well, some of you. Next year you're going to take Mr. Grimm's classes. He requires a lot of stuff. He requires some good notebook skills and good project management skills, and he's expected that you've learned those this year. So I hope that you have. I hope that you take that with you. He does a lot of stuff in the notebooks. He does a lot of project stuff. So if you have any questions, come back and see me, but I'm sure you all can handle it. And then your senior year, yay, your senior year, you get to come back to me and be back in my classroom for your senior design project. What you're going to need when you get back to my classroom is you're going to need all those skills that you've learned this year that we just talked about, and all the stuff you're going to learn in Mr. Grimm's class. We're going to talk about design process. Project management is going to be huge when you get back for your senior year. You're going to need 3D sketching and CAD drawing, so don't forget that. You're going to need to do a lot of documentation, and teamwork is going to be absolutely essential in your senior year to have a good, successful senior design project. I can't wait, because you guys are going to do some great things when you get back to your senior year. So turning in this week for your assignment is in IED. I want you to draw a sketch of something that you built this year or one of the projects you completed in either IED or POE, and describe how that project helped you with one of the essential skills in this class. Write me a paragraph, 4 or 5 sentences. IED essential skills are right there. POE essential skills are right there. That's the assignment for IED this week. Turn that into me on Canvas. The POE assignment this week, go to my.pltw.org and complete the class survey. It's linked right there. You just go to get your username and your password. You should all have that in your notebook. If you don't have it, email me or text me, and I'll make sure you get it. All the way down on the left side of the thing right here, you can see it. I can't get to my camera, but it's right here, right there. So all the way down on the left side, you'll see it. Course class survey. Just go ahead and click on that. It's an individual survey. You'll be able to take it, I think, only one time. Go through that. It asks a few questions. Shouldn't take you any more than 5 or 10 minutes. And then once you're done, it gives you a little screen like that one right there that says, thanks for completing the survey. take a picture of that. That's what I want you to turn in this week for the POE assignment. I want you to complete the class survey. Remember, you can get college credit for passing these 2 classes. This year is actually a lot easier to get college credit than it is in other years. In other years, you had to also get a really good score on the final exam. There's no final exam this year. So all you got to do to get college credit is pass these classes with a B, which I believe all of you are doing right now. Pass these classes with a B, apply using the application form for, I think it's Missouri S&T College, I think it is, and then pay them for the college credit. I think it's $200, something like that, which is extremely cheap for college credit. Now, I don't know if that college credit applies to where you're going. It does not apply to all schools, but it does apply to quite a few. So what you have to do is ask the school that you're going to apply to, or go check with their admissions policies and see if they accept credit from other classes, or alternatively, email Missouri S&T. Their stuff is right there in that website, and you can ask them if their credit will transfer to a particular college, right? Find that out before you go through the whole process. But again, $200 is really cheap for college credit, and to get you 3 college credits. They count as elective credits, I think, depending on where you go. But it's really cheap to do. The link is on a Canvas assignment that says follow this link for college credit. If you're interested in doing that, what you have to do is fill out the form and send it in to your counselor, who I believe is Miss Welsh. If you have any questions about that, give me a ring or log into one of my conference calls, and we'll figure it out together. And last but certainly not least, I really want to thank you all for having a really good year. This was my first full year of teaching this class, and you helped me a lot. You helped me learn this curriculum. You didn't laugh too much at my mistakes. I know I'm not perfect. Some of you even laughed at my terrible jokes, which I really appreciate. And I want to thank you for working hard all year, and for working during this shutdown, and for generally being awesome, and really appreciate it. So I look forward to seeing you all next year. You won't be in my class next year, but I do expect occasionally for you to come by and say hello. That is it. Have a great summer, for whatever kind of summer we have.